Next, I'll be going over some common faults I see during the hip hinging motion. So these are motions and behaviors that you definitely want to avoid. So let's begin. Number one, I would say, is any rounding of the spine. All right. When we bend forward, we want to be bending forward predominantly through the hips and a little bit through the knees, just like I am right now. No rounding forward. Often people are so conscious of the harm in rounding forward that they actually will do the polar opposite, and they'll overextend their back. So they'll try and bend forward with their back overarched like this. That's also not good. We want to be in good posture with our core engaged. There should more or less be a fixed distance between our ribs and our pubic bone right here where we are in good posture. And when we bend, that shouldn't move. All right. So we always want to maintain that good posture. All right. Next, anytime people bend forward and they don't bend their knees, that's a bad thing. That puts a ton of strain on your lower back. So when we bend forward, we always need to unlock the knees. And as we bend further forward, my knees will start to bend more. So very important that you bend the knees. However, as mentioned previously, when we bend the knees, we shouldn't shoot them forward like I'm doing right now. For when I shoot them forward, that's when I'll end up rounding my spine and then extending my spine as I come upright. So the hip hinging drill at the bed is a great exercise to train you how to bend your knees correctly without taking them excessively forward. Next, I'll often see people, they'll bend forward with perfect mechanics, like I'm doing right now, but then when they go to get upright, they will initiate the motion by arching their back, and then they'll bring their hips forward. So remember, if we don't want to hurt our back, we don't move our back. So really, we just need to keep that good posture as we go through this. And for those people that like to lift up their chest or puff up their chest at the bottom of this position here, a great cue is just simply squeeze your butt together and stand up straight. As people squeeze their butt together and stand up straight, they'll lose that tendency of overarching their lower back. Lastly, and although not too common, although I have seen it from time to time, is people will bend forward and they'll get down with perfect mechanics. And then for some unknown reason, they'll bite their pinky and look back at one of their coworkers all innocent-like. Now, I'm not sure how you feel about that, but for me, I find that highly offensive. Highly offensive. And so I would encourage you to look at your own company's policy on this matter or to consult your human resources department. All right, I hope you found that helpful.